I love the St. John's Chamber of Commerce because I had always heard other folks in St. Augustine that are doing business have always said, join the chamber. So when I joined the chamber here, I knew it would put me in contact with a lot of folks a lot of companies and folks that would be beneficial. Hi, my name is Tracey Phillips. I'm the founder of Promotional Presence, also known as Creative Treasures. When we originally started the company back in 2002, we were a personalized gift company, and we were selling more towards the consumer side. Originally, that business model was reflecting more of the home show type of selling avenues, catalog, internet. We had a total of 7 girls at one point for the first couple of years doing home shows, and everything was either embroidered, hand painted, or engraved, so it was all personalized. And I like that because it gave women the opportunity to still be home with their children during the day, but yet at nighttime be out and earn some additional money for the family if they needed to or just wanted to. So originally when I started the company, that was the business model that we were starting with. As the years progressed, and also with the Super Bowl coming to town, a good friend of mine had recommended that I design a product for the NFL. They were choosing 3 companies, 3 small companies. Although I lived in St. John's, 3 companies in the vicinity that could design a product, and then they would choose from the multitude of companies that submitted applications, 3 of them. And I'm happy to say that we designed the Super Bowl 39 commemorative plate, and we were one of the 3 companies that were chosen. So at that point, I started to get back into the business environment, already having a business background. Prior to starting the company in 2002, I had been in legal publishing for many years, and had worked with several tax attorneys and CPAs in St. Augustine and Jacksonville. And we got back into the business environment with doing the Super Bowl plate. Companies were buying them. The city bought them to give, the NFL to give as thank you gifts to those folks that participated in Super Bowl 39. And then that led us doing things out at World Golf Village. We also did the gift baskets at that time as thank you gifts to the Patriots, Coach Belichick and his assistants. And I slowly started to move back into the business environment from the consumer side and started to do more gifts, gift baskets, items with companies' logos on them. So then I tried to blend or couple the 2 different consumer and business industries into a business model. And it really wasn't until, I would say, 2010, what is that, 5 to 7 years later, maybe even 8 years, that we finally got the business model that worked the best. That was in 2010. We realized that we just wanted to go all business to business. And so then we changed the name from Creative Treasures to Promotional Presence. And we dropped the consumer line totally, and since then we've been doing all business to business, unique corporate gifts, employee appreciation, thank you gifts, and then we really like to, our niche is really to work with a business and find out what their branding and their message is, what they're trying to convey to their demographics, and then come up with the right product that matches that. I've been working in Jacksonville and St. Augustine in here. I graduated from the university here, and I had a lot of connections, but that was in the legal environment. It was different because that wasn't the demographics that we were targeting. So one thing that I did was I joined the chamber. I love the St. John's Chamber of Commerce because I had always heard, what a great close-knit group they are and how they always help. Even not only just the chamber, other folks in St. Augustine that are doing business have always said, join the chamber. So when I joined the chamber here, I knew it would put me in contact with a lot of folks a lot of companies and folks that would be beneficial. So then not only did I join the chamber, then I got involved with the ambassadors, as well as at that time, the Northwest Business Council was meeting up in Jillington Creek. And I got involved in that, and by being involved in that and working in the community and going to the chamber functions and just being involved, it was really useful. It really helped me because, I get the directory every year. I get to see the other folks that are involved in the chamber, being at the different luncheons and the different events that the chamber sponsors, then they're always there, and it's like anything else, you just have to show up and be out in the community. I didn't know I'd have so much fun at doing it. You know, the more that I went to the events, and you know, we always get the emails from the chamber, or you read it in the connections or wherever the case may be that you find out about the event, then I guess I would just get excited about the event, but it wasn't until I got there and got to see everybody else that was there. And by going to those, a lot of times, it just makes it feel more comfortable each time you go.